CoolFM Live and Local. This is Mary Moran on a Sunday, January 8th, and we are across the street from the Benson Walmart collecting signatures for candidates who are running for the Benson City Council in the special recall election, and they're collecting signatures. Cappy, Mark, Boyle, and Mark for the primary, and in front of me is Mark Boyle. Hey Mark, how's it going?
It's going really good. How are you doing today?
Doing well, thank you. And what's going on here today?
Well, we're just, I got to get a bunch of petitions signed for the recall to run against Levi Johnson. And then I'm getting more petitions for the primary that falls right after. So, going for city council.
Well, very good, because Levi Johnson, he is being termed out after the recall election on May 19th, right?
Yes.
And then you
correct.
Essentially need to run again in the primary.
Right.
And what's the date of that primary? Do you know? Is it next year in November?
I don't know. I'd ask my
So the primary is November 3rd.
Yes.
Okay, very
so.
Good. All right,
I'm just taking it one step at a time. Right now is the recall.
Exactly. Well, why are you running?
Well, I just felt that something needed to be done, and we did the recall because I felt that a lot of the city council that we elect and hope they'll let us know what's going on and be a little more transparent, they chose not to. And I have quite a few emails that shows they were fully aware of Aluminum Dynamics wanting to come to Benson long before there was a vote. And so Aluminum Dynamics had asked the city council not to tell the people of Benson for a while, and then they passed, through the planning and zoning, their conditional use permit with a variance, which is illegal, according to, that's why there's a lawsuit. And then when I talked to my brother, Pat Boyle, who's also on the council, he says, well, we didn't do anything. And I was like, exactly, that's the problem. So that was my big beef. It's like, we elect people to watch out for our better good, and I don't expect them to hide behind semantics and little games. So it bothered me because I live here. Our parents, me and Pat's parents, bought the property back in '73, and me and my wife have been here since almost 24 years, spending a lot of time and effort building our house. And people just don't realize the damage or the danger aluminum particles do.
And what do you feel is the danger of Aluminum Dynamics coming in? Because they're currently under construction. Bill Glasser is saying that they might be ready to occupy in 12 to 14 months.
Yeah, I think they're still waiting on, they got their ADEQ permit, but then I think the EPA has to approve that. So it's in a 45-day holding period, I guess. So I'm not sure how much longer they have in that. But the biggest problem is what comes out of the smokestack. And even though ADEQ is saying, well, as long as it's PM 2.5, then we're all good. But we're not. It's the aluminum dust. So it's kind of like what would fill the sky with more, a pound of feathers or a pound of lead? Well, feathers are going to go 75, 80 miles. And that's the aluminum dust that will be created.
Exactly.
The pound of lead would just fall to the ground.
Exactly, Mark. We're here with Mark Boyle, who is a candidate for the Benson City Council special election coming up here on May 19th. And he's here across from the Benson Walmart with these beautiful flags and his beautiful wife, Charmaine, and they're collecting petition signatures in order to qualify for the election. And you need these signatures from Benson residents, correct, Mark?
Yes, to be on the ballot. And then once it's on the ballot, then everyone goes and votes, and hopefully they vote for me because I'm just such a nice guy.
Well, and let me ask you, what are your qualifications? I know you both own a small business. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we've had our business for over 22, 23 years in Sierra Vista and been really successful. And we opened there only because there was a floor covering store in town when we moved here. And the guy that owned that was a friend of the family. So I thought we should just go to Sierra Vista and open up. And it's been quite successful, and we run a really tight ship.
So you can run the city of Benson as a really tight ship as well, right?
I would like to. I mean, when I really think about the charter of a city, there's not a whole lot for them to do. And if they just do that, it would run pretty smoothly. It's when they step out of bounds and start, I guess having special meetings and beers with Bill Glasser, and we don't know about it, then I feel that's really deceitful and disenfranchising.
And what is your vision for the city of Benson, Mark Boyle?
Just to stay a small rural town and keep the tourism going and keep the family values going in town. And I just don't see that we need, big industry. We're a small town, and I like it that way. That's why I moved here from Phoenix. If I wanted to live in Phoenix in a big town with industry all around, I'd have just stayed there. It would have been a lot cheaper.
Well, very good. Mark Boyle, thank you so much for speaking with CoolFM today.
Yeah.
And of course, other candidates. This is a free interview. Other candidates are also available and encouraged to interview with CoolFM as well by contacting CoolFM. Any closing words there, Mark Boyle?
No, just vote for Mark Boyle for City Council. And I wish Cappy was here because he would love to talk to you too. He's probably going to be a few more hours away. But,
well, there you go.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank you, sir. And we'll interview Cappy as soon as we can, all right?
Awesome.
All right, take care.
Thank you.